Well, the Honest Game trailer for Stray is finally out, and I finished the game finally. So yeah, you can check my playthrough on the channel in case that's something you're interested in. But without further ado, let's watch this.
The following is rated S for spoilers.
Would be a perfect opportunity to do a Stray Honest trailer. That's epic. Meow, Stray meow.
In a world where games are min-maxing grindfests or blockbuster cinematic experiences, discover the culmination of decades in technology and innovation that have finally brought us to the pinnacle of video game design, an almost photoreal game about
Dude, for an indie game developer team, the way this cat moves is so impressive and so amazing. And honestly, I haven't looked into like the Stray development at all, but it looks like they really had a cat expert on the team who really knew what they were doing when they were making that cat move.
a cat knocking things off shelves.
True.
Stray. Jump into the phenomenon sweeping the gamerscape as Stray steals players' hearts en masse with gorgeous visuals, an intriguing world, and of course its main draw, Kitty.
Kitty!
In a game that feels like a playable internet cat video, wrapped around a cyberpunk dystopia, making it the perfect medicine for the unending searing pain of existing as a human being. Unless you felt like playing an actual video game, and not an interactive novel about furry wish fulfillment. Even if you don't get to shove your butthole in everyone's face when they least expect it. We all know they do it on purpose.
And I love how you can like walk around these robots, and there's this one guy who's very like unstable on his feet. I think it's like an old person or whatever. And you can like kind of shift around and knock him off his feet. It's hilarious. It makes you feel so bad at the same time.
How else would they show you who's boss? Discover the bleak future of humanity that will of course surprise no one. And
No.
take the role of a stray cat trying to get back to his family after being separated, only to discover a colony of robots ravaged by what looks like off-brand head crabs that you'll make your way through with the help of an amnesia-ridden drone.
Dude, I hated these things. Like I don't think I'm as bad at games as bad as I was at playing straight. Like aside from the fact that this is one of my first like bigger games, adventure games, whatever, that I'm playing on a controller. I had no idea how to move, how to turn my camera or whatever. So Stray, it took me like 9 hours to finish Stray. It was like a big just a big experiment and a big test for me because I literally could not coordinate moving camera and moving myself at the same time. And I failed at the most unexpected things. But those things are nightmares. Like they gave me such a huge anxiety to the point where I wasn't enjoying the game as much as I thought I would, just because I was always stressed about like the next checkpoint where I would have to deal with them. So yeah, my playthrough is not what you'd expect. It's not like this, ordinary playthrough where you just kind of, go through the game, haha, everything's easy, everything. Like I struggled. I struggled because I was learning how to do it for the first time on a controller, and I think I've gotten a lot better at it, but at the same time now that I look at other people's playthroughs, I'm like, I just want to delete mine.
All while uncovering how human society reached its final days and what came after. That is, at least, if your eyes don't immediately glaze over in a post-apocalyptic video game setting after having played through like 400 of them already, in a plot that doesn't feel unrealistic for the robot future stuff, so much as the part where a cat follows someone's directions. I mean, come on, a real stray would ignore the robot guy for like 4 hours and then throw up on
Yeah.
his carpet. Leap Paul first into the actual gameplay of Stray that will have you jumping from platform to platform with cat-like agility that you'll control by waiting until mashing the button until a prompt appears and the game decides it's time to jump for you.
This part I hated the most. I think in one of my videos, I think it was like the first or the second one, this took me like an hour. Like I'm not lying. I was actually legitimately embarrassed on my stream because I was literally here for an hour and people were like, "Don't worry, you're getting better, you're getting better." And I'm here like holding this unfamiliar thing in my hands trying to move my cat and turn the camera at the same time. I'm getting frustrated. I just want to smash the controller into my screen and I'm hating everything and I'm not enjoying the game. Like this was one of my most raging experiences that I've had lately in a game. Like now I know it's not a big deal and I could probably do it in a lot less hours for the second time now that I actually know how to use the damn thing, but still.
As you search for the next item to give to another Max C-3PO looking mofo, in hopes you'll advance the story. That is, if you aren't distracted by the many other things you can press A on to see cute cat animations, like
Oh, I didn't know this.
scratching up rugs, scratching up walls, sleeping in nooks,
I was there. Ah.
nuzzling legs, knocking things off ledges, putting a bag over your head and wobbling around like a tiny drunk, tripping robots to watch them fall like nerds, and a cavalcade of other interactions that aren't actually playing a video game, that barely manages to squeak by that definition as they make you play Snake King and Alan Wake for like 3 minutes at a time, in gameplay that ends up being not much more interactive than Dragon's Lair, but that still gets 10 out of 10 marks anyway, because we've all got that brain parasite that makes us cat sims. To be fair though, the most amazing thing they've done with the PS5 so far has been feeling the purse through the haptic controller. Wow, the future really
Yep.
is now.
Right.
So do a big stretch and get ready for some property damage in a short and sweet experience that
Short. Like that just makes me feel so bad. That makes me feel horrible.
might not do anything groundbreaking or particularly extraordinary, but that gives you exactly what was advertised, which is a great success when you think about the last time they tried to make something with realistic computer-generated cats. Ugh. I think I prefer the Wall of Flesh Eyes. Starring. We know why we're all here.
Aw. That was cool. Like I feel like watching this video actually makes me want to play the game again and just kind of go through these things in a more relaxed manner now that I know I can do this, you know? Like I just kind of want to go through all these things that I feel like I didn't properly enjoy while playing because I was just basically learning how to move and I want to go back and just kind of relax and do these fun things knowing that I'm not like feeling pressured to finish the game to see how it ends because I really wanted to get that kitty home and it was stopping me from like going around and I felt like I already like wasted enough of my time just failing where I felt like I shouldn't have been failing and it's just I don't know, like I think I might give the game another shot now that I'm more ready. Oh.
Garfield 2077. The next game definitely has to be about a dog that has to save a basketball team from losing championships.
I already saw like someone I actually can't remember what the game dev studio is, but there's someone who made a fantastic mouse game and I was just like I don't know, like I'm not a full-on cat fan. I like them. I'm not in love with cats, but when I saw the mouse game as a person who is more of a fan of like dogs and rodents, that could be my game, like if there's anything that I would enjoy more than Stray is I think that one. I'm gonna have to actually dig that out and find out what the game is because the game looks amazing.
That's right, I'm just describing Airbud. But are you really saying that you don't want an Airbud game? I mean, come on. Tell us what you'd like to hear in my epic voice in
That was very good. That was really, really good.